there was never any real danger of escalation, and therefore no real danger of a total nuclear annihilation of the world. This supposed threat scenario had, for all those decades, always been nothing but a lie and a deception. At the center of our analysis lies the thesis that the East-West conflict never truly existed. It was, in fact, a deliberate lie. People in both East and West are white. The hostility between East and West was carefully staged and merely pretended. The story we have been told about the Cold War would be a deliberate deception. The people in East and West would have been systematically manipulated for decades, with fabricated enemy images that were not real. The solution to this supposed dilemma was a fictional conflict, the so-called Cold War, or East-West conflict. Within this staged enmity, the white nations fought one another, at least officially. Instead of saying, "We need weapons technology to be globally dominant," the argument was, "We need weapons to defend ourselves against the evil communists or capitalists." This allowed for a rapid technological and military buildup, without the true motives ever being questioned. The hostility between the superpowers may have been carefully staged, a calculated geopolitical performance that granted both sides identical strategic advantages. In terms of foreign policy, this situation can also be compared to the well-known good cop, bad cop mechanism, in which two actors publicly adopt opposing positions, while in truth cooperating closely behind the scenes. The supposed threat posed by the ideological opponent was used by both sides to implement far-reaching social and political measures that, without such justification, would likely have been far less acceptable to the public. Many social, economic, and military measures were justified by a so-called threat that may not have been real. If this threat was artificially created or exaggerated, then these measures were essentially based on a lie and may have served entirely different purposes than those officially stated. The division of the world into two opposing blocs may have primarily served the purpose of expanding the white world to its utmost level, both technologically and militarily. East and West moved in lockstep with their technological and military efforts, clearly distancing themselves, both technologically and militarily, from all other non-white regions of the world. Both sides had a reason to expand their military capabilities. The entire white world, East and West, was heavily armed and came to possess a level of military and technological power that existed nowhere else outside the white world. It was not about strategic superiority over the ideological opponent, but about military superiority of the entire white world over the rest of the world.